if you're thinking about or speaking about or doing something that's out of alignment, you're going to feel bad. So just notice how you're feeling. And one thing they talk about in The Secret, Brandy, and I think this is really important. It's a big jump to go from I really want to be out of debt to I'm rich and I have abundance. There's kind of a big leap there. Mm-hmm. So the feeling isn't gonna shift as fast as that the words may be coming out of our mouth that we're saying with our outside voice. So it's really important. There's sort of a transition period where if that's the feeling where you don't want to be in debt or you don't want to feel bad, think of something that brings you joy. I'm not saying jumping for joy and thrilled and happy and cells dancing, but what I'm talking about is getting into a good feeling place before you start moving towards and asking for what you want. I know for me, what always works for me, I'm an animal lover. I have 8 animals, 5 cats, 4 dogs, or something like that. 5 cats and 3 dogs now. I know. Well, they come and go so fast. And so for me, all I have to do is think about my animals. Or again, I'm such a big fan of New Mexico and our beautiful sky here. So all I have to do is look out the window, or just in my mind, even just imagine this beautiful blue Santa Fe sky, or Albuquerque sky, New Mexico sky, and it just brings really good feelings. From that place, now that I'm creating a better feeling, a better point of attraction, that's when you go for it. Just go for it. Be on fire. Ask for what you want. Lisa Nichols, she's an author in the movie, and she really sums up the whole movie. She says, first of all, 3 steps to the secret. We're going to sum all this up now. The 3 steps is declare it. And I love that. Ask for what you want.
Ask for it.
We say it all the time. We tell each other that all the time. Ask for what you want, Brandy, and you'll get what you want,
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she's talking about. Really declare it. Decide what you want and then just go for it. Expect it to show up, So the next step she talks about is belief. Believe it. And I love how she puts it. She says it's unwavering faith.
Yes.
Step into that unwavering faith so that you're just expecting it. What's the saying we at class? What you expect
tends to be realized.
Thank you.
Yes, that's one of the mental laws of the mind. What you expect tends to be realized. So
exactly.
Expect it.
And step into that belief like it's really going to happen until you get that really good feeling that it's already here. And the last thing she says, the 3rd step is just receive it. Yes. Allow it to show up. Allow it, and she puts it so perfectly. She says, feel it like it would feel as if you already had it.
Right.
So step into it. I know you have a great chat about that, about actually stepping into it, being in your body and having the emotion.
Oh, are you talking about my car?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, I do. So I've been following the law of attraction, the law of correspondence, and it's real easy to step out of good feeling tones. I understand how we as people, sometimes have a little bit of problem stepping in and out of good feelings, but I got really, really clear just over a year ago that I wanted a new car, and I wanted a black Dodge Charger. I thought it was the most beautiful car out there. And what I really realized is that I had no idea how I was going to get a black Charger, but I just wanted it. So I thought, okay, apply the rules. Just live it, dream it, feel it. So every time I got into my red car, it was in a black Charger. I could feel the power of the motor, even though that wasn't the experience. I just imagined it. I would drive down the road and think, oh, look, I'm in my black Charger. And what was really great is everywhere I started to look, I started to see Chargers. Some were black, some weren't. But every time I saw one, I said, that's my car. There's my car. There goes my car. And if it was a black one, I got extra excited. Or if it was like a white one or a red one, I'd say, there's my car, except mine is black. There's my car, except mine is black. So over and over and over again in my head and my mind, and just really feeling great. And one day I went to the grocery store, and I had been actually out for a few hours running errands, and I was coming back from the grocery store right by my house, and I saw a red Charger go by. And I said, that's my car, except mine is black. So I go over to the driveway. I hit the clicker to open the garage door, and the garage door rolls open, and facing forward, headlights first, is this beautiful red Charger in my garage. And my first thought is, oh, there's my car, but it's red, it's not black. So there was like this elation, but then there was this total disappointment because I'm like, I've been very specific about the black.
But I have to stop you because I know that when you were asking for it, one of the things you kept saying is, I hope it, I really want a black one, not a red one. I really want a black one, not a red one.
You are right about that.
So kind of part of that, how it showed up when you told me the story was kind of funny because I thought, she kept saying not a red one, and Brandy just talked about how if you say not, the picture is a red one. So I thought that was kind of a funny part of the story.
Well, it was a red one, but on the front of it, there was a sign that said, "This one is a loaner, your black one is on order and will be here in a week." So I was like, oh my goodness, I got both of the things that I thought about. I said not a red one, and there it was. Thank you for pointing that out. But I did end up getting my black one. Now, I had no idea that my husband was going to go out and buy me a new car. I had no idea that he knew that I wanted a black Charger. I don't know how that came about. We've never, ever made a major purchase without
What do you mean you don't know how it came about? We're doing a whole show on how it came about.
That's exactly how it came about.
It was the passion.
It was the passion. There wasn't a discussion. Let me put it that way. There wasn't a verbal discussion between husband and wife of this is what we're going to do with our money. And he's never made a major purchase like that without my knowledge. He just said, I knew you really wanted a new car. It was time for you to have a new car. And I thought a beautiful black Charger would be exactly perfect for you. So...
Well, I know people have said to you, well, but your husband gave it to you, Bernie gave it to you, and my answer to that is, well, who do you think created Bernie?
That's right.
So A+.
Or drew him into my life,
yeah,
yes,
exactly.
for that.
A+ on that, too.
So there's really something I want to say about all of this as we're talking about, and I'm talking about a car material thing, and a lot of the cut that was shown to the public, because there's a few different cuts of the movie, really focuses on... material things showing up in your life. And we have a really good clip of the Reverend that you quoted, Michael Beckwith, earlier, talking on Eye to Eye with Katie Couric and explaining more about really what the law of attraction is about, because getting things is only one really small part of that. So I'm going to cue that up right here.
Sure. And, I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking about that on the way over this morning about, it's really about stuff. I know we were looking over the puppetry clip, so I was thinking about that materialism and how people really, the movie is specifically focuses on stuff. They talk a little bit about relationship towards the end, but... And
a little bit about health.
About health, yeah. But I was really thinking, because, lately my big thing is, I pretty much, I've gotten really good at this manifesting thing. And
you're good.
I pretty much get all the stuff I want, and I've got all the stuff I need right about now. So I was thinking on the way up here, well, what can I ask for now? And I know one of the lines I've been saying over and over again is, what can I think right now that feels better than this? And I've realized, so many things have happened just as a result of that. My spiritual life has gotten really uplifted. My relationships have gotten really deeper and more connected. And so it isn't just about the things. My whole life is changing in so many different areas. And the stuff is great. We love the stuff. As humans, we think stuff is going to make us happy. So we think about stuff and it makes us happy and we get it and we're even happier. So that's all really good. But really, we can use these same laws to attract wonderful, deep, connected relationships and joy and love and just bliss and into our life. We're joy-seeking beings, and I think we need to experience that on every level. So let's go to Michael Beckwith, because I think this is such a great clip to talk about that.
Okay, let's go.